DNA.
Hello, Carmelo. How are you?
How you doing, brother?
I'm fine, thank you. I would like to ask you, what did you learn from the last three games of the season so far, and how important for you is to bounce back and create a streak until the break of the season?
I think tomorrow is one of the most important game. Well, it is an important game, especially after us dropping a couple in a row. We want to get back on track, get back home, kind of close the breakout in a good way, good fashion. So it's hard for us to think about the last three games going into tomorrow because it's already happened. There's nothing we can do about it but get better, learn from it. That's why we here practice. Had a good one today. So we'll be ready tomorrow. That's what matters.
And how could you describe the atmosphere in the locker room?
The who? The atmosphere?
In the locker room.
Oh, we good. We good. It happens. Wins and losses coming down, it doesn't. So we be all right. Nothing happening in the locker room.
Next question
Thank you.
is coming from AJ McCord with Coin.
So, Melo, I know you don't want to dwell on the losses, but what are some of the things that you're taking away from them that you want to try and avoid going forward?
Yeah, I would say, I think just having a little bit more consistency throughout the course of the game for the whole game. I thought over the past couple of games, we've been playing in spurts. We have spurts here that we playing really good basketball, and then we just have these gray areas, these dry spells where teams get a chance to get a momentum. We give teams, momentum. They get confident. They start playing well. And then at that point, we fight an uphill battle. So we got to get better from that. I think we've learned, from that over these past couple games. And, I think we'll be ready for tomorrow.
And what is it like? I know this is not the only time you'll go against him this year, but just being in LA, going against LeBron, I mean, it feels like this matchup is always just fun for basketball fans to watch. Is it fun for you to always play?
Yeah, we year 18 still doing this, right? So it's that makes it, fun. That makes it, a blessing that we're still in year 18 and still being able to, play at a high level and go out there and compete against one another. So I think it's bigger than basketball when it comes to that, and then just a matchup and us playing against each other. That story is much bigger than us just going out there beating each other up on the basketball court.
Next question's coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Hey, Melo, so with the Lakers on a skid right now, what have you seen from them recently, and just how different are they without Anthony Davis?
That is a big difference. Anthony Davis is a MVP caliber guy, and we know what he brings to the game. We know how much attention he demands, and how big of a piece he is to that Laker team. So anytime you lose a major piece like that on the team, it's an adjustment process. It's a period where you have to adjust. Guys are coming into different roles than they had before. Guys are trying to figure it out. The coaches are trying to figure it out. So it's unfortunate with his injury. I think all teams go through that, right? When you lose a key piece of the team, it's a shift that happens, and then everybody got to figure it out.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Go ahead.
Well, when you're coming into a matchup against a team as good as the Lakers are, even without AD, a team featuring LeBron, and they've lost 4 in a row, does that make you a little more wary of a team like that that's not used to losing 4 in a row?
Anything else you want to say good about them? I'm kidding, Dwight. No, it's no matter what though, any team that has LeBron on there, you have to come ready to play. His level of focus that he's gonna have. His attention to detail, it's his IQ for the game. He makes everybody better around him. So we understand that. So it's not like, oh, they don't have AD, then we don't go in there and get the game. We still got to come in there, with a winning mentality, and try to get this one. This is not an easy one.
Next question's coming from Aaron Ventress with the Oregonian.
Hey, Carmelo, the second half of the schedule came out. There's 10 back-to-backs on there, a lot of games against a lot of good teams, double games against a good team. Did you look at the schedule? Did you have a feeling about it at all?
I just glanced at it. I glanced at it. It is what it is, man. It's another thing that's part of this season and this process and this journey. It is what it is. I mean, of course, I looked at the back-to-backs for sure. But at this point, man, we got to play basketball. Whoever we play, we play back-to-back. We got to figure it out. Hopefully we get guys back after the break, from injury. So we'll be looking forward to that, kind of getting back to full strength going into the, second half of the season.
Well, that's one of the things is that you guys have played a lot of younger guys, a lot of minutes. Some nights you're 9, 10 deep, then you're going to get 2 guys back. So you guys are pretty much built to deal with those back-to-backs because you have so many guys who can play, right?
Well, we've been fine. I mean, listen, we all do what we have to do to take care of our bodies, and we have the resources, and we get rest and recovery and things that we should be doing, right, to prepare for a back-to-back game. So we've been doing just fine in that aspect. At this point, we just got to go, just play ball, and get our guys back, be healthy going into the postseason.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Mel. We'll wrap there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mel. Thanks.